know how to stop.
I've been around the world.
Now trick what they shoot.
All right. We are back. On Point Trucking Concepts 2016, LoShawn, man. I don't know if you guys can, it's too much vibration because damn Brian driving like a maniac on the go. All right, so we still on our way to El Paso. But it is what it is. The never-ending run, Brian says, okay? So I figured that this was gonna be, we're gonna do a great video for everybody that has questions, that's new. We're gonna answer some of them for you, okay? So one of the questions that I'm gonna ask Brian, and Brian's gonna answer it, because I'm gonna ask him from a student standpoint, as if, you know, I'm brand new. Probably some of the questions that you guys got at home or something. So I'm gonna ask a question and Brian's gonna answer it, okay? Alrighty then, let go. So the first question I'm gonna ask you, Brian, is this. So people are new that are new that's coming to Prime, and you get options when you get to Prime. Okay, you get to choose refrigeration or flatbed. When you came to Prime, what did you choose?
I chose the flatbed division.
So you chose flatbed division.
I chose flatbed, yeah.
Okay.
But you really don't know what division you want to get into because you have no idea anything about trucking or the divisions or anything like that.
Right. So what made you feel like flatbed was for you when you came to Prime?
The reason I chose flatbed was because I like the physical aspect of it. I like to stay in shape. I like to move around instead of just sitting there in the front seat the whole time. And the flatbed, you're going to throw straps, you're going to throw tarps, which is a pretty good workout. It's not easy.
Good deal. Good deal. Now the interesting thing about Brian is Brian came in wanting to do flatbed, but went and did his PSD as refrigeration. So Brian, if you want to explain to us, why did you go to the refrigeration side for your PSD?
Well, I went to the refrigeration side because there was no flatbed trainers available, so I could either wait a week or however long for a trainer, or I can go out with a trainer that was available on the refrigeration side, which they said the first part of it is just learning to drive the truck, learning the truck. It's not really, learning either the refrigeration or the flatbed part of it. You're basically learning to drive the truck, keep it on the road, shift the gears, all that.
Yeah.
I chose the quicker way. I wanted to get out there. I didn't want to sit around.
Right, absolutely. That was a good choice, man, that he did that, because the flatbed division, we have trainers, but the refrigeration side has more trainers. So if you're coming to try to get your CDL and you want to still go flatbed and they don't have no flatbed PSD trainers, I recommend that you guys get with a reefer trainer just to do the PSD phase, and then when you get back done doing your PSD phase, you do like Brian did, and he did his TNT, which is where you're learning your job with a flatbed person. So he went with refrigeration to get his CDL, and now he's learning his job doing the TNT portion with me doing flatbed. So that was real great. All right, so from how long was you on the refrigeration side doing your PSD?
3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks. So now you've been on, you got to see the best of both worlds. So
now I can choose whichever one. Since I did that, now I can choose either or.
Right, now he can choose either or. So my question to him now is, you did 3 weeks refrigeration, and now you've done about 7 weeks flatbed. What is the difference in the two to you?
I would say more of the physical aspect of the flatbedding. You don't have that with the reefer side. The reefer side, you just bump docks all day long and drop a couple trailers. So
you guys heard it. If you guys want like an easy ride or just to be chill, then reefer is the way to go. You come in a flatbed, it's going to be physical work. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to stay in shape, get in the flatbed.
Right. You want to stay in shape, get in the flatbed. That's right. All right. So I'm sorry if you guys see this camera moving. I'm trying to adjust it. It's probably going to be more of a listen to video than actually watching, because I got the tripod holding the camera up on the dash, and Brian is driving and I'm recording in the passenger side, and it's probably gonna be a shaky video as far as that it may get sick by watching it, but this is probably gonna be more of a listen to video than watch. So as we continue on, so it sounds like to me refrigeration is going to be more of an easy thing, flatbed is going to be more of a physical thing. Flatbed is not a hard thing to do, okay? Those that are asking, is flatbed hard to do? It's not. The only thing that really gets in your way as far as flatbed goes is weather, okay? You got a tarp, strap, do all that stuff, whether it's rain, sleet, hail, snow, or sunshine, okay? That's the only thing that really dampers the job. It's not that securing the loads are hard to do, because they're not. They're really easy to do. That's not the hard part of the job. The weather is the hard part. But within due time, weather becomes second nature to you with this job. It doesn't bother you.
Hardest thing is frozen tarps.
Hardest thing is frozen tarps. That's right. It's like you got cardboard. That's basically what a frozen tarp is. It's pretty much you're playing with a cardboard. Okay. If you guys ever tried to roll up a cardboard box, let me know how that works out for you. That's exactly how it is. Roll up a tarp in the winter. Okay, cool. So back to the questions from Sir Brian.
So did you tell him that if you go out one way, like if you go out for the full term and then try to switch when you get back, then they're gonna make you go out for another month or so?
All right, so Brian has a buddy named Jeremy. Shout out to you, Jeremy, if you ever check out this video. Who knows? But Brian has a buddy named Jeremy who's on the refrigeration side, and he wanted to go flatbed. He came back to do his upgrade and wanted to do flatbed, and when he came back over to try to go flatbed, I guess with him being a week away from upgrading, they told him that he would need to, if he wanted to do flatbed, he would have to go back out with a trainer in flatbed for another month and a half to do the TNT phase. So the thing about this is this, okay? I'm telling you, if you want to do flatbed, when you come in, do your PSD with a refrigeration guy, and then do your TNT with a flatbed person. Because if you do it opposite, okay, and you do, or if you do refrigeration all the way through, you do refrigeration for your PSD phase, and then you do refrigeration for your TNT phase, and then you get in TNT phase, and you're ready to upgrade, you say, okay, well, I want to do flatbed. You're going to have to go back out for another month and a half. Okay, so to alleviate all of that, when it's time for you, after you get your CDL, your license, you pass your test, you need to kind of like get in your mind frame of what you want to do at that point. Okay, either you want to do refrigeration or you want to do flatbed. And when it's time to do your TNT phase, you need to choose the person to train you for the division that you're going to go in. Okay, as you can see in Jeremy's case, he wanted to come to flatbed after he did the TNT refrigeration, and now they're telling him that he has to do another month and a half with a flatbed trainer, and basically Jeremy's like, nah, I'm not doing that. So now he's going to stay on refrigeration side. You know, when he really wanted to come to flatbed. So I would just say, whatever division you're going to do your TNT in that division. It's very important that you do that, or if not, you're going to be stuck having to do basically a whole nother TNT phase to get into that division. That's no fun. Yeah. All right, so my next question to Mr. Brian is, since I'm retiring after Brian, I want to know, have I taught you anything on this truck that you feel like you could take with you to be successful?
Oh yeah. You taught me a good part of the lease side. I was going to go company when I first started, but talking to you as far as being successful in leasing, now I'm seriously thinking about leasing instead of going company. But you definitely improved my shifting a lot. I think my shifting's a lot smoother now.
and that's a good thing, man. I'm not, anybody that knows that I train them, and it's crazy because all of my people that I've trained I think 4, 5 people. They're still all with Prime, except for one, which is Chris. Chris don't know if he coming or going. That's my homie though. But Chris don't know what he doing. He left Prime, went to KLLM, then left KLLM and went to CRST Malone. So, you know, but other than that, everybody else that I've trained is still with Prime. They're all lease drivers. None of them are company drivers. They're all lease drivers, and they all are doing successful and well. My first student that I trained, he's still with Prime. I know he is leaving Prime, but he just finished purchasing I want to say a W900 big boy 2012 one. Yeah, he's doing his thing, and I'm happy to see that he's doing his thing and making good money. And most of the time, most of the guys that I train end up being top people on my dispatcher's board. Okay, for those of y'all that is at Prime or that want to come to Prime, want to go lease it, go Flatbed. My dispatcher is David Peterson. Okay, David Peterson. He's a good dude. So I mean, every dispatcher has their days. Okay, so to say that there's a perfect dispatcher, that doesn't exist. But I can say for the most part, Peterson is pretty decent. He's probably, to me, one of the better ones up there. So I'm with David Peterson, and shout out to David Peterson if you watch this video. I appreciate. Yeah, let me get some good loads. You know what I mean? Keep getting those good loads. I appreciate everything that we have done together for 3 years now. So that's what's up. Another thing is I'm not hard on my students. I just have high expectations for my students. So basically, you know, sometimes I get on my students' case about shifting, about turning and stuff, because I want them to be successful. I don't want to hear about them in accidents. I don't want to hear about, you know, them having heartbreaking or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I want my students transition to when they get in their own truck to be as smooth as it was when they're in my truck. Okay, but nevertheless, we won't have to worry about students anymore because, hey, Brian is the last one. So, but I will continue to give you guys great content and videos to helping those that are coming in. I know a lot of people want me to do a shifting video. Can you do a shifting video? End of the day, I don't think a shifting video is going to help you. I'm just going to be honest. By me posting the camera up and doing a shifting video and showing you shifting, I don't think that helps you. Okay, because I shift well or Brian shifts well, that doesn't mean that you're going to shift well. Okay, and our techniques that we may do is going to take practice. You know what I mean? It's just best that I show somebody over time how to shift than to do a video on shifting. I just don't think a shift. All right, guys. Sorry, the phone went dead, and I didn't even know it was going dead. So the phone went dead. I was talking about shifting right there. And what I basically was saying before it got cut off, I'm not going to make a shifting video. I know I had a couple of guys ask me if I could make a shifting video. I'm not going to do one because, like I said, man, I don't feel like a shifting video is going to show anything. Yeah, you'll see me shifting the gears, but what are you really learning? You know what I mean? You're not really seeing how I'm clutching or how I'm floating or doing any of that stuff. So what to me at the end of the day, that video is really not going to show you nothing. Okay, shifting is going to have to be something that is taught in person. I don't think a video is going to teach you on shifting. I just don't. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other questions that we could ask Brian before we end the video. Brian, you got anything else, man, you think of? Brian's thinking, guys. While he's thinking, you don't know? Oh no. Okay. Yeah. I guess Brian is a lucky guy because pretty much everything that I'm gonna put out on that DVD, basically all my students, I pretty much teach them that stuff. That's why they are so successful. When my students leave me, they pretty much know about the lanes for flatbed. They know about how to fuel their truck. They know about what freight to look for. They know what freight not to accept. They know what freight to reject. So they pretty much know everything that's in the that's going to be in the DVD. I guess that's the benefit of them being on my truck. They get excellent training, and they won't fail. They succeed in leasing. That's great. Brian has the last copy, the personal copy. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I'm just not training anymore, like I indicated before. It's my last training student, and it's not that Brian's a bad student. It's just that I'm not doing long runs anymore. I'm just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So what else? What other questions, man? I'm trying to think. What else would people have about coming into prime? There's been a couple questions that was asked to me. I think I answered that in the other video. When they was asking about how long is the lease, I answered that already. Students, they do the TNT phase is normally about 8 weeks on average. If you need more training, stay on your TNT truck. TNT trains truck longer. Except when you come on my truck. You got 8 weeks to learn it, and you got to go. 8 weeks to learn it, you got to go.
You're getting booted off this one.
You're getting booted off here, for real. Like, hey, if you ain't learned in 8 weeks, if I can't teach you in 8 weeks what you need to learn, you with the wrong. I'm not training you right. Something ain't right. Okay. So that's just how I feel. 8 weeks of being on my truck, you're gonna feel very, very confident when you get your own truck. And hell, most guys when they be on my truck after 6 weeks, they be ready to go get it. They be ready to go get upgrading their own truck because they just ready to go get it. It ain't that it's bad training or nothing. I just didn't train them so much and they so confident and motivated. They ready to go get their own now. They ready to get the money, and I ain't mad at them. So yeah, as I gaze out at the mountains, y'all see what I'm seeing, man? Bunch of nothing. El Paso, on the way to El Paso, Texas on I-20. So as I gaze out into the mountains, I'm trying to think, man, what else? Questions, man. Questions. I don't know. I know that I do have this on. I just found out on this Note 5. I'm gonna try it on one of the videos. I have live YouTube streaming. I don't know if you guys seen that commercial where you can do a live YouTube video, but I have that available on this Note 5. And I think the next video, I'm actually gonna just do a tester on it, okay? I'm just gonna be talking just to see how it does. I need you guys' feedback on it. Let me know if that thing is really working real live or what it is. I'm gonna try it though. And I do have it as an option, as YouTube Live on my phone. So I'm gonna see what that do. Other than that, man, 2016, man, we doing things, man. We doing big things. Bring you guys some more videos. Before Brian upgrades, you know, if I'm still going to be around when he upgrades, maybe get a shot of his truck that he gets. I'll probably be gone because once you do upgrade your own truck, you'll probably be at the terminal for about 4 to 5 days, man, before you're freaking even under a load. So I'll probably be gone by then. But I do need to get some work done to my truck, so I probably will be there for a weekend. Don't know when, but I will be there for a weekend. Probably about 2 weeks. So, yay. I can't think of no other questions, man. What else can I think of? You got anything else, man, we can help these people with? What they need to know?
Can't think of anything.
Blank-minded right now. Yeah, we're blank-minded, man. It's crazy. We shouldn't be blank-minded because we're out in the desert. We see absolutely nothing. So our minds should be clear to think. But I guess we've touched on a lot of stuff, man. So I hope the video helps y'all out. You know, I hear a lot of people say like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all that. I don't care about none of that. I just like my subscribers. I love y'all. I'm gonna keep giving y'all video content, helping people out. If you like the video, I appreciate it. If you don't like it, hey, you don't like it. God, hey, what am I supposed to do? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So I'm sure I'm gonna get some dislikes. It happens on every video. You know, so it is what it is, man. Some of this content ain't suitable for some people. Some people don't like it. So, and you know, the good thing about LoShawn is I clearly understand that. You know what I mean? Don't bother me if you don't like my content. I just say if you don't like it, man, then I mean, either if you subscribe and you don't like it, then unsubscribe. Then maybe, I don't know. Or you can keep watching. I appreciate your view. Make the view numbers go up, I guess. So, or if you're not subscribed and you just come here to view it and you just want to bash my stuff and you like to do that stuff, then I guess that's okay too. I like that too. I mean, you brought another view for me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I appreciate that too. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. If you like it and you love it, I love you and like it for that. Okay? No homo. I'm trying to start thinking of it. Nothing against. Yeah. Anyway, man, we're out of here, man. So.
This desert's playing on your
Hey,
mind.
the desert's playing on my mind, man. And I mean, I'm just saying. I said I love and like everybody that like my stuff, so I don't want nobody to take it the wrong way. I'm married, and you know what I mean. Peace, love, and soul. You know what I mean. May God's success continue to breed in you, because that's what God does. He puts us on this earth for us to be successful and be successors, not to be failures, man. He didn't put you on the earth to be a failure. So be a successor. All right, man. We gone, man. We about to come up to the damn Border Patrol, and they're gonna ask us, "Are you a U.S. citizen?" And Brian might turn and say, "Buenas noches," and then we're in trouble. Auf Wiedersehen. They're gonna say, "It is what?" All right. Anyway, man, we were just rambling on, man. I gotta get the hell out of here. Hey, man, peace out. Hey, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a video on talking about these mods and these tanks and stuff like that. I'm gonna do a vape review on these mods and tanks for those that are trying to quit smoking cigarettes and you know they want to find an alternative, man. Vaping is a good thing. So I'm gonna talk about mods, what stuff to look for in mods, these tanks, what to look for in tanks, stuff like that. All right, so that review is coming up, I don't know, maybe in a day or so. All right, y'all be safe, drivers, and catch y'all on the other side. Peace, peace.
I've been around.